Moving on now to the news at 6. An out-of-control wildfire happening right now in western North Carolina.
Yeah, this is happening in Old Fort. It's about 30 minutes outside of Asheville. And we are getting some new video just into our newsroom within the last 5 minutes. And so you can see, yeah, that is a wide scale that they're dealing with. Those firefighters on scene just checked a few moments ago. The fire is up to 150 acres. It is still 0% contained. And then within the just past couple hours, we're hearing from fire officials that there were some evacuations ordered as they were working to try to get the fire under control. Officials say that the conditions are making it extremely difficult to fight this fire.
We've got very gusty winds here that's pushed the fire. There's been very dangerous fire behavior that's threatened not only structures but also the safety of firefighters. We expect those winds to continue through the afternoon. In coordination with the National Weather Service, they've advised us we can expect the winds to start to back down after 6 p.m. tonight. So we need the winds to calm to try to get these things under control.
So on top of helping the fire spread faster, those winds have also made it more difficult for helicopters to provide any air support, making the fight that much harder. So obviously, Brittany, you are here. It sounds like the wind has not died down at 6 o'clock now. You just said. Yeah.
So the wind advisory was officially in effect until 6 o'clock, which I think is the main reason why. That's kind of the time that they were targeting. But as we were talking about earlier, it has stayed pretty consistently high, 45 to 55 miles per hour were some of the latest readings. And something that's interesting that a lot of folks don't know is you can actually see wildfires being picked up on radar. When they get really high, they can get high up into the atmosphere and the particles almost look like rain to our radar sites. So this is actually where the radar site is right now. If you look really closely over the past few hours, it doesn't look like it, at least radar-wise, has really gotten significantly bigger, but it's certainly bigger than it was about 2 hours or so ago. You can see that they're just south of the I-40 corridor there, picking up on Doppler radar. So our local fire danger risk remains very high for Ashwaubenon, Avery County, as well as portions there of the foothills, Alexander County, Burke and Caldwell, through tomorrow. So even though officially the winds will die down ever so slightly, I'm still expecting those above average fire conditions through early Thursday. It's absolutely better in this situation to be safe than sorry. And we will still see dry air and some of those gusty winds. So look at this, Colin, Vanessa. We got the latest update here from Jefferson. That's up, of course, in Ashe County. We get the data here from our official sensors at the 52 mark. So that's the reading as of 5:52, still at 51 miles per hour. So certainly still strong enough to see some of these gusty conditions make matters certainly worse. You can see a few areas 25 to 30 miles per hour, a little bit further south and west, but I would expect things to stay pretty consistent rather than getting better significantly until maybe the early morning hours here on Thursday, just based on how much longer this wind has been lingering compared to what was previously forecast by the National Weather Service in that area. As we look at your hour-by-hour wind forecast a little bit closer to home here in Charlotte, we are seeing gusty winds right now, about 20 to 25, but they're also dying out quickly. So it's not to say that the wind won't get lower tonight, but right now it's 55 miles per hour, let's say, in the mountains, and 25 here in Charlotte. Ours go down to about 5 overnight, but if you only drop by 20 miles per hour in the Queen City, and then of course compared to the mountains, that's still 35 miles per hour, which is certainly enough to continue to rock those fires.